Are we live?
Yes, you are.
I don't see myself here. Standard, the awkward first six of every live stream ever.
Yeah.
Well, I let me reload the video. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, hear us. Oh, okay. I can see myself, I think. Guys, can you see us and hear us well?
We can definitely do that. You can increase your volume and see if you can hear.
Playback speed.
What?
What's going on?
Money!
Ciao. Oh, ciao. Hi, guys.
Bunny!
Ciao. Ciao.
Bunny! Bunny! Okay.
Are you sure we didn't stop the live?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Priscilla. Hi, Infinite Constellations. Hi, Mark.
Bob!
Here's Vanilla Cookie for you all. She came to give us a head start with tonight's
Here you are, Bob.
presentation. And Robin.
Hello,
Ciao,
Bob.
Bunny.
Trudeau. What? Piece of shit.
Well, we keep changing our cats' names according to the mood. They have a basic name,
do
like
you
their
have
normal
here?
name, but according to how we
Fucking
feel,
dirty
we
piece of
change
filth.
the names around.
Bob, we got shaved. Show them a bit of your balls.
I'm not sure people want to see
Guys,
feline
admire
balls
our
at the moment.
PP. See?
I cannot see.
Hello. Kid. Child.
I'm still okay.
Come, lady.
I'm still trying to figure out the resolution. Okay.
Shh. Hey, don't attack.
For some reason, I look very red. I have no idea why. I don't know why I look red.
Are you red?
I look very yellow for some reason. I have no idea.
You're pretty young.
So let me open the live chat and not the top chats.
Oh, there's Trudeau behind us.
Hello and welcome to everyone who just joined. Hi MW. Hi Neme. Vanilla says hi or fuck you. I don't know. Just you decide what to make of it.
There's a kid here.
How have you guys been?
Don't bite.
What?
Look.
He's biting.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Sit.
He takes after you.
Okay. You have your place. Sit
He did
comfortably. I don't bite. I'm a good kid. I'm a mild person.
So we have 3 cats online at the same time. Ladies in the background, and she pissed me off today, so she's not getting any hugs from me because she keeps going on my the bedside table that I have, and she keeps throwing everything I have, including my alarm clock, books, some breakable things, everything on the ground because she wants to reach
What? Look at that.
the shelf, shelf with the plants. I was gonna say.
Look. That's
Robin, do you want coffee?
Yeah, look, please.
He's smelling the
That's
milk.
a cup of tea.
He's smelling the milk. Cats 3, humans 2. Cats win. Yes. Cats win in any case now because we have 5 cats. And it's very nice that 3 of them were very social. What's that?
He opened me.
Now?
Yeah.
You probably deserved it.
Why do I deserve? Why are you so nasty to
Hi,
me?
Edgar.
Guys, I have been abused today.
Nasty is your middle name, not mine.
Lady. I've been abused today.
Right. Hey, it's Lady. Yes, it's Lady. And she is a jerk. And if she was a
She's
human,
not.
if she was a human, she would have been a pothead, constantly looking for grass.
No.
Like there is nothing green and alive in this house that she doesn't pursue like a maniac.
We are the guys.
Like she's addicted to eating plants,
We are
and I'm unable to keep any flower on ground level. Everything has to be exiled,
Hmm.
you know, in the top shelves or something. And even though I'm growing her cut grass, she still tries to eat the rest of the plants. That some of them are toxic, and no hugs from me today.
We are the boys.
I'm talking to Lady.
We are the boys.
Hello, boys. Robin is doing his best to integrate, and he's really, really trying to find his place in this household. Cinnamon, which is, by the way, right behind the camera right now, she's giving him a very hard time. She keeps chasing him throughout the house the whole day, very violently, like attacking him and everything. Not as bad as it used to be. Um, so, poor kid, he's just trying to fit in with everybody else. But, you know, Cinnamon and Lady are giving him a very hard time. She's not.
Bimbo.
She's a good cat.
Oh, yeah,
She
Bimbo.
she kind of started semi half playing, with Robin. They started kind of chasing each other in a
Annie.
nice way.
Annie.
She's a sweet kid.
She's my daughter. See? Annie, do you have a vagina?
Uh,
We have balls.
okay, so it's gonna be what? Team balls and team vagina. Well, we win
Why?
because we are. How many? I'm forgetting how many we are.
Doesn't,
4, 5.
doesn't matter. Are we gonna show you our lipstick?
4, 5. No, thank you. No lipstick.
Bite.
By the way, lipstick is a code name for when animals, especially dogs and cats, from what I ended up finding out,
Yeah, because he's a good boy.
they
Good boy.
they have an awkward boner like out of the blue, and you're just sitting having a
Boy.
civilized conversation, and you see something sticking out, and like, "Ugh, did I want to see that? No.
Boy.
So last week before a psychology test, instead of learning me and my classmate instead of learning, me and my classmate watched all the pictures
No.
from your cat's account.
No.
I'm probably gonna get an F, but it was worth it.
No.
Hello to your friend.
No.
Well, I do hope you
no.
learned something about cat psychology at least.
Oh no, he's gonna leave. Oh no.
Let him leave. He's gonna come back.
Oh no.
Ladies lining up for a hug.
Here, here.
Do you see? Mike, can you stop? He wants to. He wants to go.
You want to go? Go. What is our life?
So we've been, like we told you last time, we've been dealing with lots of real life, probably dull situations for you all. And I'm very sorry we don't have any kick ass band related super cool news to share with you as we should. But sadly, or I don't know, as expected, I guess, not sadly, even as musicians slash creators of any kind, we are also normal humans, and we have to, um, you know, to to bother with real life stuff like taking care of our houses, or uh, doing housework, or taking care of, I don't know, our families. Some people have children.
Of
We have
corporate governance.
cats to deal with our personal struggles, and daytime jobs and everything.
ISO 27,001.
However, what?
ISO 27,001.
Okay, he keeps blabbing about his work.
Are you guys complying to ISO
He
27001?
he keeps blabbing
Are you
about his.
certified? Is your organization certified to ISO 27001? Perhaps if you're not, get in touch.
Seriously. Okay. He said he likes the white one. Well, vanilla is a crowd pleaser, yes. Until you get to know her, and then she could have been that awkward kind of burned punk kid in Camden Town, holding up the signs. £5 for a picture. She was a human. She would have been that person.
Man, I'm waiting. Lady.
Ladies behind you.
Jenny. Jenny.
Ah,
Jenny, Papa.
so
She's gonna stay there the whole life. Because we are too far for her to jump. Lady.
well, take care.
Are you coming? Jenny.
Just a second. I would like to show you my fantastic latest loot. This is my brand new Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness t-shirt. It's from the latest collection of my favorite band ever, the Smashing Pumpkins. They made um, they made a special merch collection for I think the 25th
Come, lady.
25th anniversary of.
No, don't choose man. You choose that.
See, she's trying to choose me because she has remorse for screwing up my stuff.
Yeah, but that is best.
Jackass.
Choose that.
25th anniversary of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, which is an incredible album. If you haven't listened to it, I highly recommend you listen to it. It's alternative rock. It's not metal, but it's pure gold. It's the Smashing Pumpkins are an incredible band, or at least until the 2000 something they used to be. Right now, they are trying to come back, but some songs are really nice, but it's kind of different. um
She doesn't like the Smashing Pumpkins.
so this is my t-shirt from that collection, and I got another few of their merch, like the muffler, which is incredible, and
Toilet paper.
not toilet paper, and a few other things. So the Smashing Pumpkins, they always have the very, very nice merch. So I make sure to grab it. Ah. Ciao tutti. Ciao Italia. Infinite Sadness. That's gonna be me Monday because I'm fucked. Well.
Why are you fucked on Monday, guys? Monday is a beautiful day.
No, probably that's the psychology test that he missed because he was looking at the cat account.
I'm really sorry.
I hope everything turns out, good for you, or at least manageable, if not good. Siete beautiful. Thank you. Grazie. How do we say speedy recovery?
Let's say it privately, Sophia, and say it here.
Can you tell me?
Get well soon, you want to say?
Yes.
Guarisci presto.
Guarisci presto.
Presto.
Guarisci presto, Italia. So basically, what we've been dealing since the last time we were here, and we start. We've been confirming a few more shows for you, like physical shows for you. This thing is actually happening. So we actually confirmed and announced the Norwich Comic Con. Can we stop? Can you stop?
It's my chill.
E basta.
It's my chill.
E basta.
Oh, bambino.
So Norwich, UK, by the way, not US. So on the 7th or the 8th?
Tell me, Dad. What's
I
your
think,
problem?
of
Eh?
August, we are going to be in Norwich. But informally, if you remember, I told you that we were also confirmed for London Comic Con, that is going to be the 31st of July.
That's brilliant.
And also Bristol. That's going to be the 29th of August.
Catcon.
Bristol
Catcon.
anime and gaming convention
And
specifically.
Catcon.
What CatCon? Yeah, I wish we were invited to a convention about cats. And also Camden Rocks on the 10th of July. And I'm pretty
For
sure
now.
you know, but for those of you who are not here very often and you see this for the first time, just in case you are available and you are able to come to the July 10 show, it's better if you contact us for a cheap ticket of like just less £7 as opposed to 10.
Yeah.
And this way, when we get your name, you reserve your ticket through us. You just give us your name. We keep it in the list. That day, you come to the door, you pay £7, you get in, and the organizer knows that you came through us, which actually helps us to get booked again, because the organizer sees how many people essentially we brought to the place. Um, well, I have quite a few question marks, to be honest, about physical concerts. I have no idea
How
how
this is gonna pan out?
how it's going to actually take shape, because the UK has been partially vaccinated. Like for example, this Monday,
Who's
I got
actually
my
gonna feel safe to travel to come? Who's gonna feel safe to get inside? Gig with there are mutants going around. So
shoot yourself in the foot even more. So on Monday I got my vaccine, so I have a few question
why am
marks.
I shooting in my fucking foot?
I don't know. Think about it.
There is a new mutation. That's what I'm talking about. That's the very the mutant talking. That's the thing I'm talking about, which can
I
be
understand what you're talking
scareful.
about. That's why I'm telling you, you're shooting yourself in the foot.
That's,
Um,
it's a risk, I'd rather be honest.
well, yeah. I mean that's I have a couple of question marks in my head regarding if it's gonna be. I do not believe that it's gonna be full capacity. The
Yeah.
venues, any venue, not just
Yeah.
our venue, any venue, and I'm hoping it's not gonna be full capacity, because I'm gonna wear my gas masks and go on stage or something,
Yeah, you're gonna be
or I'm gonna
completely
sing.
gothic.
I'm gonna sing behind. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, if I was a guitarist, I wouldn't even talk about it. I would wear a fucking gas mask and go on stage. But I'm the singer. I'm supposed to sing.
I'm gonna
If I was a bassist
come on with
or
the
a guitarist,
hoodie and the jacket and the
I would wear
long stuff
the
and the mask.
I will wear a proper gas mask, the ones that we wear on the airplane. For the airplane, guys, we do have proper gas masks,
Bunny,
or at least P3
bunny,
masks. They're not.
bunny, come child, come child, come child. Okay, come.
We are social today, so we you have human company and feline company.
See the children.
Um, so I have to write a big essay for Romanian and learn it. I have like 15 exercises for homework for English, some psychology homework. I hope everything goes well with your with your school homework. Honestly,
Bunny, you need to clean your ass.
I mean, I do remember my time in school. I mean, I miss a lot of it. I do not miss the stress of studying for exams. And I used to study a lot. So, oh my god. Every member in a giant bubble for the concert. Yeah. Someone mentions Romania. I recall Resident Evil Village. Oh, it has been released, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's doing a bit of noise at the moment.
Oh,
Making a bit of
we
noise.
need to play it at some point.
Oh, we still need to finish the previous
Hi,
one.
everyone. Yes, we do need to finish the previous one. And it's true that we are always very late playing everything because
Pretty late on trends.
Can you stop?
Stop, Sophia. Make your part a bit, into
I'm
the
talking.
children.
I'm talking, and you make me ingest air.
Don't you see she's complaining? You're making her stressed. Stop.
Okay, and but you filling my mouth with cut hair? What are you?
Don't you see? She's.
Can you stop playing Virgin Mary? My God.
See, Papa! What is the problem?
Alexa, dismiss.
You suffered so much.
2 weeks already. Where have I been? I mean, the only shit I see on Twitter is disgusting political trends on Twitter. I mean, like I'm so pissed, and I really don't want to see everything that I'm going to probably resort to using, I don't know, a third party application to just check Twitter and check interactions and messages and comments and everything, and not see the shit that is on the side, because I get
You can use groups.
and I waste too much time. What?
Steve, you can use groups. Or, sorry, lists. You can list just a few people you're interested in.
No, you don't understand what I mean. Lists or not, there is a sidebar of Twitter trends and whatever is going on in the world,
And you can avoid
The
clicking.
only way to avoid this is using a third party software, not
You can
application,
avoid clicking.
such as. And yes, and if you bring me the cake here, of course I can avoid eating it, but what am I going to do? I'm going to eat it.
Or two like me. Don't look at it.
Well, someone has to do it, otherwise you're not going to have a band to play in, or at least not SOG. So the only way to do it is use something like Hootsuite or other applications that allow you to just do your fucking business and GTFO, literally.
Sure.
Some Japanese rock venues allow the audience to come physically but ask them not to speak, sadly.
So
But
when you're like,
But playing the pre recorded cheering or any other supporting words by mobile phone was allowed.
sorry guys, my balls are good like this fall on the floor.
No, I'm just trying. I'm just trying to comprehend. So, you go to a concert, you're not allowed to talk, but you are allowed to
Your
record.
pachi pachis from your.
You are allowed to record, yay, like this on your phone and play it every time the song finishes,
Yeah.
or whatever.
And imagine how loud the fucking mobile could be in a fucking venue. Nothing.
It can be. I mean, if everybody plays it, it can be. I'm in shock. I mean, it's not an invalid solution. It's a very valid solution, but
It's completely stupid.
I mean, I couldn't have thought about it. I couldn't have thought about it.
Yeah, and I will record my farts.
Yeah, but what can you do?
Don't go to the concert.
So the live house closes. They go bankrupt. The whole music venue staff goes bankrupt. The band goes bankrupt.
Yeah.
Music industry is dead.
Yeah.
So that's your solution.
Corporate governance is always the answer.
You are out of topic and you're irrelevant.
And she dismisses me.
Hey, what can I say? I mean, like you are in this nihilistic approach of let the world burn. It's
The fucking world is burning itself anyway.
So my go-to social media is Discord.
Whoa! Away.
I have to admit that I'm not using Discord, and I'm not. I don't know how to use it properly, to be honest.
You make groups within groups, so you socialize with your own friends, and basically you are antisocial within the social space.
Or it's like a forum where you can chat real time.
That's about it. What I just said. You're
Not your friends. It could be people you don't know, but you are in the same fandom, for example.
You're antisocial while being social.
I see. Okay. Well, it works for a lot of people, so that's a good thing. It's good to have options, in my opinion. It's good because if you don't have options, that's where I start getting anxiety.
Robin.
Not speaking on a show, pre recorded cheers. No, I wouldn't support such a show. Well, it is a solution. And if this means that people can attend the show as opposed to not attending it at all, I guess, if it works, then I guess it's okay.
Imagine being the band.
Well, imagine being the band working in a construction site because usually bandmen they do not possess any skills for any other kind of job apart from uh, working in a porn site, pretending to be a woman, sending lewd messages to older men. I'm speaking about Japan here,
Ah,
or
okay.
working in an izakaya, which is like the small bite-sized food restaurants in Japan, or working on a construction site. I think they would prefer to be on stage with pre-recorded cheers.
Well, on
you know,
on
I think you're presenting those two
on a
options.
different case here in Europe or in general in the West,
Well,
we have band members that are actually prostitutes and prostituting themselves directly by selling their pictures and their ass. How about that?
where in Europe?
Hmm.
Who?
There are plenty of female fronted, bands that their girls are with their ass outside.
Oh, thank you very much. And
So
and this was exactly the drama of the week because we had
I'd
some a bit of
rather
drama.
I'd rather have my job privately rather than having my ass out.
Konbanwa. Um. Well,
Oh, kokombawa.
konbanwa. We have Japanese people in this live stream. I'm so happy.
Oh,
We're so global.
oh, yaro.
Um.
Yar.
So just physical clapping was allowed apparently.
That's good.
Yeah, makes sense because
At
you
least
don't spread.
that.
So just clapping. Ah, that's good enough. At least you have physical clapping.
Maybe we can clap you on like this.
As long as you don't crap, it's okay.
Yeah, probably I'm gonna clap.
Um, ah, and I'm gonna come back to what he just said about the drama of the week.
The drama of the
The drama of the week.
week.
So I remember
Flash
watching.
news.
I remember watching Woman in White video, and my classmate was like, "The fuck are you watching?" When I played it for the second time, he was like, "Why are you listening to it again?" And I was like, "Because I like it." Okay,
Well,
why
listening
not?
to
It's a
music
good song. It's a good
twice,
video.
it's not that you're going to jail if you're listening something twice.
The thing is, they
I still don't understand what's the reason for listening to a song just once. That's why we make music, guys. It's so disappointing. We make music for you to listen more than one time, and for you, it's videos. Also can be quite expensive, and we're making them for people to watch them definitely more than one time.
dirty conscience. This is called dirty conscience.
What's dirty conscience?
She screwed up my bedside table to eat my plants. Everything I found it on the floor. Thank God nothing was broken. Now this is called dirty conscience.
I mean, I'm in the marketing industry, which is absolutely fine. But what I don't like in the music industry and the consumables, and is that people are so spoiled in general. And I understand, I appreciate that you might be a bit of that part of audience, but people are putting lots of effort. This is a musician, and see, there is
Lady?
lots of work, and there is.
Stay.
There is really lots of effort, and I'm talking. Could be the album, could be a song, could be lots of
Stay.
and the understanding musician is also a human from the other side, and then they go through a path, and then they release the music, and before reaching this, there is a certain amount of this process. It's work. Yeah, but so my point is that we release musician, we say we, speaking about the whole thing, And then some people just come up and say, oh, when is your next album coming up? And you're like, these are the moments that I want really to say, how about fuck off, and I just go back and do my work, my corporate governance job, because it's like you have been working half a year for an album or 3 months for a song and spitting blood to make a video clip, editing, and then when is the next one coming? And like, uh, you know,
Wait a bit.
my generation was not so spoiled. It's like it's about appreciating things that you're getting.
It's not about spoiled.
The deliverable is different because we had to wait 50,000 years to go and buy that freaking thing in the shop, and then we were embracing this glass. Oh, fantastic, I waited for this forever, and I'm gonna enjoy it for a long while until it's a process.
Yes, but you have to understand that people, it's the way that society is structured at the moment. It's fast paced and consumerism based. Therefore, people, they are clicking thousands of times per day on a different pieces of content, and I do not remember exactly how many hundreds of pieces of content everybody consumes on a daily basis on an average, but it's a very high number, and it's normal that we have been conditioned through social media to consume at a huge and fast pace. Therefore, instant gratification is perhaps the number one hashtag if we had to describe today's society, especially the consumers.
I beg to differ, though, because
He begs to differ.
I beg to differ.
Okay, what beg?
Why? Because humans, at the end of the day, they have a brain, and the same way.
No, they don't have a brain.
Because wait, and because the same way I don't open social media, or if I open, I filter what I touch. Calm down, don't care. I filter what I touch, and my click path will be measured according to my needs, based on it's tailored to what I really want to touch. It's like, are you really getting fed what people are feeding you? This is like, how stupid can you be? You know what I mean?
I believe that before the live stream, we spoke approximately 50 and a half hours about exactly this. And what did you learn? You just wasted my time and you didn't understand anything. Life, according to Zombie Sam, conform or die.
It's not about conforming, Sophia. It's about being a grain of salt in that pumpkin. Who the fuck
are you to dictate that life is supposed to be this? This is supposed to be lived in this way.
Okay, let me say it in different words.
I mean,
this is why demand generation is created in work. Okay?
And now he tries to drop the professional jargon to outsmart me and just.
This is how demand generation. This is how demand generation is created. Okay? You create demand for something.
What's your point?
My point is, this fast pace is created for, from bam, boom, pennies and pounds and pounds and pounds.
I'm just
5 pounds and twist making money. It doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that.
Can you calm your tits? I am giving you scientific research based on society and social experiments, and in general,
made on which side of the planet?
People in every side of the planet. I'm giving you the gist of scientific research, and you're like, no, because I am Zombie Sam, and according to me, life has to be this.
No, I'm talking based on fact that
I'm telling you what is. Now, if you don't like it, it's your problem.
It really depends on the industry, Sophia.
No, it doesn't depend on the industry.
Yeah.
The human race has been conditioned, and it keeps being conditioned on being more and more focused on consumerism and being fast-paced, and social media only help to exacerbate the problem. Because it
then give me a piece of advice before you click or do something. ask yourself the question, do I really need to click there? Do I really need this? And how much is my need for that?
My God. I am not talking about me and about you. I'm speaking about
I'm
the
asking, or
average
I'm
of
asking for
people.
people that are watching to ask these questions to themselves. And this is how you start filtering and understanding what really makes sense or doesn't. And you understand how this fast pace gets filtered.
Yeah, the gist in general, and the approach, a blanket approach to life in order to sort of alleviate the symptoms of such a stressful kind of approach to life, is to generally learn how to become, to zoom out and how to become a bit more mindful on every level of your life, and calmly and quietly and
Stay away
slowly
from the cable.
assess um, things like what he just mentioned, or be more mindful about what you're eating or what you are consuming or what you are wearing, for example. What is the impact of the words I am saying for other people around me? Or what is the impact of me, I don't know, throwing a piece of trash on the street? I'm speaking for the primitives who still throw trash on the street. Things like that. So, however, this is not what society, big tech, and big multinational corporations want you to do. They want you to function in the opposite way. Live fast, buy faster, and consume, throw, consume next.
Don't have a brain. Doesn't matter if you
Of course,
need
don't
it.
have a brain, because
Don't
if you have
does
a
it
brain,
that is exactly what I'm
if you
talking
have a brain, they
about.
don't win.
Ask first, act later.
So let's see what you guys are saying. So MW San says the thing that is that the inoculated rate in Japan is extremely low. That's why they have no choice. That's very true, and that's why I said that it's a very valid choice what's happening for shows, because sadly we heard from our friends in Japan that many live houses in Japan, they closed during the pandemic, like for good, and they are deeply in debt, and many people's lives were destroyed. And sadly, because there was no extended furlough scheme in Japan, especially for businesses, especially for the music industry, lots of people got destroyed, and it's
Why music industry was supported here in Europe?
nowhere,
Live
but
Nation, as soon as the
nowhere.
pandemic started, oh, I'm afraid we will have to lower the rates of artists. Percentage of artists will be paid because we will have to support our CEOs' salaries.
Um,
Oh, you fucking piece of shit motherfuckers.
So I was reading this week that the vaccinations in Japan are being rolled out in a very slow way. It's very sad to hear, and I know that I was speaking with my friend the other day. She is a foreigner, and she was telling me that
Gaijin.
she's yes,
Gaijin yaro.
and she was telling me that American people who are living in Japan right now, they are taking,
Sophia sama yaro.
okay, they are taking,
Samo desu.
okay,
Sophia sama yaro.
okay.
Samo-san. Zombie-sama desu.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu, I guess. Um, so she's
Kohi.
Kohi, yes, it's Kohi. Kohi. Um, so American people have been taking flights within 24 hours, flying to the States overnight, making the vaccine, coming back with just one um, um, coronavirus test. So they do the test before they leave from Japan, and the license, the permit lasts for 72 hours. So within 24 hours, they go to the US, they come back vaccinated and all,
What's the point of going back to Japan? I mean,
because that's where they live. That's where they have their families or their studies or whatever.
I see.
So they cut a ticket for the US, they get the vaccine, they come back.
Gaijinero.
Well, if they can afford it, that's a very good solution
Gaijinero.
because I think it's just like 7 or 8 hours of flight from Japan. It's not that far.
Sophia sama Yero.
He's stuck.
Gaijin.
Welcome to everyone who just joined, by the way. I see more people join new names. Um,
Sam?
I'm just trying to.
Keep scrolling. This coffee was apparently very, very, very nice.
Pre-recorded cheering already happens in WWE. Yeah, and 80s comedies. That they were was showing them on TV and there was like or wee
That was fantastic.
laughing.
That's nice.
The canned laughter.
The cunt laughter.
Canned, like in a can.
The cunt.
Canned, not
Uh-huh.
cunt.
The
Canned.
Kunt. The cunt.
The kunt. Um Physical crappings sound funnier. Indeed. And cholera too. Cholera and the plague. Another of my classmates called Sam based or a Chad. What? I do know exactly. Like the guy from Nickelback. Yeah, he gets that a lot.
Yeah.
Ladies like, what are these two humans doing talking on my show? Exactly, Mark. The Ladies Show, a show with cats for cats. Totally could happen. Bonvillo says people in general take our access to music for granted and do not consider the amount of effort and work to create quality music. Yours is quality. Don't be pressured to release music in a rush.
This is what I'm talking
You're
about.
absolutely right, and I just want to point out that I do understand both sides. I understand the side of the consumer, and I do understand the side of the creator.
No, I don't understand the fucking side of the consumer.
I was not expecting you to.
Oh, piss off! Right?
You are not exactly known
You
for
bugger off.
for your understanding.
Because when I buy music from one of the artists I like, I don't go the day after and say, "Oh, you fucking twat. Well, how about you give me another single now?" No, I fucking like it or I don't like it. I will criticize whether I like it or not. I might say, "You twat. You didn't evolve at all," or "Yeah, that's fantastic."
and whatever.
And I will keep it. I'm being happy with it because I know the amount of effort every fucking musician is gonna have.
Are you realizing that we did a full circle? Regardless of what I explained, he keeps repeating the same echo chamber. Blah 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 blah. Like whatever I said didn't shift your perception, not even 0%.
Piss off. Go back to the cunt.
Dear Lord. What I wanted to say is that I understand both sides because it's very easy to fall in the trap because as a consumer, you see something, you see someone, and for you, it's a product. It's 5 minutes of your day, okay? It's 3 minutes of your day to read an article, to listen to a song, to consume an album. It's 40, 45, 1 hour of your day. So sometimes, we are so dissociated, we are so disconnected from the product, the artist, that we forget that this thing that I'm holding in my hands right now, this mobile, it took people years and years to research it, to create it, to design it, to
Test.
to test it, to trial it, to fail it multiple times, to I don't know, the country made, I don't know, deals with, I don't know, Korea because it's a Samsung mobile to import it, and
Compliance.
all these
Whatever.
millions and millions and millions of steps that took years, and people, they dedicated their lives to perfect. And I'm forgetting that, and for me it's just, I don't know, 800 euros. Okay, I don't see the story of decades behind it. I just see the 800 euros that it cost me to buy it, if you know what I mean, if this makes sense. So even creators very often fall into the trap. And I hear people say, oh, what a shitty song. Oh shit, this is shit. Or
Why are
it's
you pointing the finger at me?
I'm pointing the finger at you because
I see everything from there.
I didn't do it for you to not see it because you are a usual suspect. And I'm trying to tell him, I mean, no one creates art or creates music or something with the target with the intention to create something shit. They create it because they think it's okay for them. It's good. So someone, no matter how shit you think they are, they put some effort there. They did what they thought was best with what they had at the time.
I do not agree. There is absolutely I appreciate the effort. I never said I do not appreciate the effort. Obviously, I know how much effort that thing takes, but at some point there is something called doing it out of because it's the job, and this happens with big artists because it's a marketing reason, and this is where I complain. Or when the artist doesn't give a flying fuck about it anymore, it's gonna do whatever the fuck they want and whatever. So this is where I complain.
So even creators can fall into the trap and say, oh, that was, XYZ band, whatever band. They just released an album. I listened to it yesterday. Amazing. Oh, okay. When's the next one?
This I never said it, so
Well, I never said it, but it's very easy even for a creator to fall into that trap. Or, for
I
example,
will never say
to
such a
see a
thing.
painting of someone and say, oh, yeah, that's very nice. I cannot wait to see the next design that you
I will make an example.
release, for example.
I've been waiting. I'm waiting actually for years and years for example, Rob Zombie to make a fucking decent song. He's not. I'm getting disappointed. But it doesn't matter. I will keep waiting for that song to happen. I will not go to him and say, "Oh, you fucking piece of twat, make another song now," after he released it, or make another video now. I understand that he has reached the level of, you know, notoriety of whatever. He's so famous, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And
Γεια σας, Αλέξανδρος Πάλας.
chapeau for that. Happy for you.
Πιο κάρτα δεν μπορείς να είσαι.
Κάρτα, κολόχαρτο.
No, κολόχαρτο is not the κάρτα.
Okay.
So Chad is more like an alpha male. Well, he's not an alpha male.
Who is not an alpha male?
You.
Piss off.
You're not an alpha. And I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying you're not an alpha.
I'm not a beta either. I'm a bit in the middle.
Okay. You're a healthy mix.
Yes.
I'm still trying to realize that 6 a.m. won't come back from hiatus. The band, 6 a.m. I didn't know that.
What?
6 a.m. is not coming back. They split up, I guess.
I'm really sorry for that. I just listened to the first album, but then I said, cool, that's it. Stay there.
Pop musicians do not really put effort. It takes like 6 composers to write the lyrics like baby baby oh. I agree. It's just Manulla, still the hair is flying in the air. Do you keep throwing hair on me? It keeps getting in my ears, in my mouth, in my nostrils. Stop.
I'm not doing anything. I was drinking my coffee.
Christemo. The pop musicians, what they are doing is that they are spending their whole life learning how to dance, learning how to sing, learning how to present themselves perfectly in front of the camera, learning how to physically look perfect and other things. So they might not be composing their own stuff. Well, it depends on the musician, obviously. Some of them are. But they have to work super, super hard on other parts of their craft in order for them to be the trendsetters that they are and to be the household names that they are. So that those kinds of industries, the softer the music gets, and I mean pop industry, the environment becomes very, very toxic, very judgmental, lots of pressure, and I wouldn't like to be them.
Yeah,
Let's say it like that. I like Rob Zombie's old stuff from what I listened so far.
Yeah.
I hear you, Sophia. There's so much work put into any piece of art, and it's really frustrating when a reaction is like, yeah, cool, anything else?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Yeah, I
about.
mean,
Yeah,
like,
like, how spoiled are you?
and I'm going to give you the most frustrating example of all.
How about I come when you're doing a work and you are, I don't know, been working 1 month to produce the spreadsheet, and I come to you and say, "Oh, nice,
Well, I'm going to
just
give
that."
I'm going to give you the most frustrating example of all, I think. Typical mom, okay? Spends 10 hours preparing 50 different dishes for her family to eat. 10 minutes later, everything has been finished. Ah, thanks. Bye. In 10 minutes, all these works of art, 10 hours of her life go into the stomach. Bye.
Well, it depends the world.
And it's like, Mom, okay, what do we have for dinner? Or what do you have for tomorrow? So that's the biggest frustration. And I'm pretty sure that moms or people who take care of daily meals in a home, you probably can understand this very well. So if you can understand this, I am sure you understand the frustration of a creator of any kind, because a cook essentially is a creator of the most basic thing that we need to live.
And the cock?
The cook, I don't know, but I just remembered that 2 days ago in Sainsbury's, I saw a cock flavored noodles. And it was like, it literally said those words, cock flavored noodles. And I'm like,
Hmm.
this doesn't sound nice. Thankfully, it had an actual, you know,
Rooster.
a rooster, yeah, on the thing to make things smoother and nicer.
A roasted cock.
A roasted cock. Um, he's an alpha sock.
I'm not an alpha.
You're an alpha sock.
I'm not an alpha. I'm a middle way. I'm a balance.
You're a sock.
And definitely, I am not an alpha. I'm not a gorilla.
I fucking discovered 6 a.m. this year in March. Why am I so late? I like them that much because of James' vocals. Well, there's going to be lots of bands that you will discover later, and you will find out that people died, or that they have split up,
Yeah.
or horrible things like that. It's quite bad. That mom example reminds me of The Simpsons. Marge and the cock. Zombie Sam, motivational speaker, the idol of Bill Gates. Probably.
Probably not really the idol of Bill Gates.
Let's just order pizza instead of cooking for the family. Always make sure the cook knows they made this world a better place when they feed me. Absolutely. But you know this because you're a creator yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't mean just an artist, I mean creator of any kind. I create plants. I'm a gardener. I create
Yeah.
houses. I'm a builder. I create food. I'm a cook, or I'm a mom, or I'm a dad who cooks for their family, any kind of creation. Mark Wilson says, my mom's cooking was classified as weapons of mass destruction.
I guess.
Nice one, mom.
I guess.
That's so good. That was good.
So, what are the topics for today called?
The topics for today is that I need the throat lozenge because you consumed me. And I'm going to make an absolutely disgusting decaf coffee with collagen for me, because that's the only way I can
do it for you.
I can consume the collagen. No, I need that candy.
Okay. So, guys, what did I do this week? I actually, apart from work, obviously, I've been spending tons of the free time, those free bits I have here and there. I have an obsession for an anime. I don't like anime, but I have an obsession for one specific anime when I was a kid. And I've been obsessing with these figures or when I was a kid, and I'm trying to find them online. They're extremely rare. So I've been trying to to look search on the on the internet, and there are some of these on eBay, and some even from Japan, extremely expensive, because if you want a figure of those, they can cost from 300 quid up to 500 quid. So it's really, really, really expensive, but it's there were just limited prints of these figures. I don't know if you know actually the anime. The anime was called Ronin Warriors or Samurai Troopers. It was an incredible anime because at least I'm really connected emotionally to this anime. What?
È giurato.
Akuni.
Uneli. È la curizimu.
Come, we're gonna do a cunellata.
Canela.
No, stop. She touches this cable, we're gonna the live is gonna stop.
And I think, guys, you saw Cinnamon Cookie in the background.
Yeah.
That was Cinnamon for you. She's giving a hard time to Robin. She's the pettiest we have.
And so I was talking about my
I didn't make the
obsession.
coffee eventually.
Fuck it.
The throat candy is gonna do.
I was talking about my obsession for samurai troopers.
Yoroiden Samurai Troopers.
Yeah, or Ronin Warriors was
Ronin Warriors.
in the West.
Yeah.
Or Cinque Samurai in Italy.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Hayai ne.
Yeah, Papa. Take her. She's so sweet.
Canela.
Come here with those sexy natike.
Canela.
Come.
Canela. Canela.
No, she's gonna stay there.
Okay, she's gonna stay there.
Fuck it, Franza.
Well, that was a quick guest appearance. Guys, I got my first vaccination this week, so I can definitely come to your Norwich gig. Oh, really? I'll be fully vaccinated by then.
Fantastic.
Good. I will be too, actually. That's what I wanted to talk about. I went on Monday. Graba.
I cannot. You need to come.
Camila.
Next time she passes, be ready. Don't have a mobile. Just be
Okay.
ready to catch you.
Quindi.
Catch Cunellini.
Cunellini beans. I got the first vaccination on Monday, and actually, I still have numbness and pain here. I feel numb and a bit of pain still here. I try to exercise and do things.
Okay.
So, yeah, what they are doing here in the UK, they are rolling out either Pfizer or Moderna vaccines. And I did the latter one, the Moderna one. It was quite nice. Everybody was super nice. All the people who were there at the vaccination center. And, well, I'm not going to express any opinion about the vaccines, but I just feel grateful that at least we have one, because there are many countries that do not have any. So
take it and shut up.
By August, I think it will be my second dose too. So until Norwich, I will be fully vaccinated.
And probably me too.
Well, for sure.
Cunellini beans.
Cinnamon has been captured.
Give this child to father. Give this child here. She's not. She needs to be comfortable with father. Yeah.
She is 8 kilos. So this is Cinnamon Cookie, guys. If Furfurella decides to show herself somehow, you're gonna get 5 out of 5. Today you saw 4. So what I wanted to say is that despite being vaccinated, I personally am behaving as if I have not been vaccinated, and even when I'm gonna get my second dose, I'm still going to behave as if I haven't been vaccinated because, you know, this is not over. We're not out of the woods, not by far. So, guys, whatever you do, just don't watch The Conjuring at 2 a.m. because you're gonna fall asleep in the first 20 minutes. I thought you was gonna I thought you were gonna say don't watch it because you're not going to fall asleep, like one of my friends told me. And you said you're gonna fall asleep in the first 20 minutes. Is it so bad? Haven't watched it. Thoughts on Japanese band Man with a Mission? Well, I do appreciate the Wolf Heads. I haven't really listened to their discography. I think I listened to like maybe a song or something. It's not exactly what I like as a genre, but then again, I do not have a complete and concise opinion on this band because I haven't listened to a representative sample of what they do to have an opinion. So it would be unfair for me to judge. But in general, I like Japanese bands and I like Japanese rock music. So I believe they're doing a very good job. In fact, they are one of the bigger bands that come out of Japan right now. They're kind of huge right there with Baby Metal and One Ok Rock.
Why are you stressed, Papa? Why?
There is a Romanian
Why?
comedy
Why?
YouTuber that can speak perfectly Romanian with a Japanese accent. Um, this is something that I always do. I speak Greek with a Japanese accent or English with a Japanese accent. It's very funny. I really like to do it. I find it kind of cute and entertaining for
Oh,
myself,
shit.
even.
Just fucked my neck.
Hmm?
Just fucked my neck.
So, like between us, I'm telling him like, "Oh, can you make me a kohi?" Or
Kohi!
I don't know, we have to catch a train, and I'm like, "Oh, we're gonna miss the train." So we kind of talk between us in that way, and it's
Yeah.
kind of entertaining. So my second jab, no mention of a slight scratch, just a baseball bat to the shoulder. That was one bad mannered nurse. Oh, I'm very sorry, Mark.
Or if you want to drink, you can drink Jacquin Cock.
I was lucky that my nurses, they were super nice, but I understand that there are some pretty brutal people.
Yeah. I'm gonna get stabbed this week. Am I?
Did you book?
Yeah.
For what day?
Thursday, I think.
I see. I had a sore arm after Pfizer too, but I'm not complaining. I appreciate it. I guess that's part of the whole getting vaccinated experience.
Yeah.
Man with a Mission, they're incredible, was on their show back in 2015. Oh my God. Come to think about it, have they been around for so long? I watched it on Discord with a friend. How can you watch movies on Discord? Had to stay up all night because I had to catch a bus at 6 a.m. or something. Oh my God. Okay. It makes sense. So, um, what did I want to say? I just, this is what has been happening, on our side of the world. And I
Yeah.
just wanted to ask you, how have you been? And I know that I also posted something relevant on Instagram that as the world is, in theory, going back to normal ish or some version of normal, many people have very specific type of anxiety. Like, for example, people that don't want to go back to work because they are used to working from home, and rightfully so.
That works
they
for me, for example.
they have intense anxiety of going back to the office because of many reasons, fear of getting ill, or because they feel better working from home overall. uh, Also feeling bad because they gained a lot of weight during lockdown, um, and many many other things. I just want to tell you that don't allow anybody to uh, you know to to make you think that this is not normal. It's absolutely normal, and I fully acknowledge it and I support it, and you're definitely not alone if you feel like that. So it's the expected very normal human reaction, and it's absolutely valid if you feel like that. Like, for example, I would not stand going to the office. I always work from home. I don't want to mingle, and I don't want to be in a corporate environment where people are, sitting next to me, breathing next to me, chewing, talking, scratching, I don't know, calling, uh, and I have to sit there in full, corporate clothing and makeup and just be like in a chair that is probably not orthopedic and feeling like,
For
and I'm like,
me, it
no.
was different. I used to like that. I think the pandemic has changed my view on the world.
Many people,
It's changed my view on many things.
many people, I believe
And I assessed
it gave
priorities.
time to everyone to reassess every part of their life,
Yeah.
to the for better or worse, depending on the case. It's what every situation is what you make of it eventually at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, going back to going back to the bit of a drama that we had this week, is that I got an email from YouTube saying that, hey, you got a new comment on a place to call home video. So there was a guy that he was,
There was a wanker.
no, he was a person,
A
um,
wanker.
I think he was from Britain because he was using like kind of British wording. Um, and he was saying that, yeah, I really like their music, but what the fuck is wrong with them writing, slapping that female fronted kind of title everywhere on every fucking video. Um, and while and that comment actually, and he was saying that music is music, and if it's good music, it doesn't matter if it's, quote unquote, if it's a willy or a cunt singing. If it's good, I'm gonna listen to it. So I don't understand why you have to hide behind an identity. He said identitarian, to use basically identity politics and just make sure to point out that you're, oh, this is a woman. That, and it made me laugh, because we are clearly, I mean, like, unless you've been living under a rock,
It's a kind of genre. It's a kind of a niche market.
no, you clearly know that we are not supporting and not endorsing any kind of extreme political correctness. We do not endorse woke culture, and we certainly
Quite the opposite.
do not endorse identity politics that
Quite the
that
opposite.
ends up being reverse sexism or reverse racism, like, oh, this is a whatever owned business, support that. It's like,
We spent previous live stream speaking about
yeah, there's
on
no need to
how
repeat.
the
I'm pretty sure you,
identity politics, you shouldn't fall for that.
yeah, I mean, like
In
this,
that kind of shit.
I do not fall,
Completely stupid.
I do not buy on that kind of propaganda that everyone has to be against
And
everyone.
using the title female fronted, it's a niche fucking market.
It's not to say that, hey, I'm a woman, therefore support me because fuck the patriarchy. No,
So if
no bullshit like
probably
that.
if you probably are super offended,
No bullshit like that. But
stick a middle finger up your ass.
what?
That's it.
That was uncalled for.
Yeah, but just in
Well,
case.
that person, that person, they thought that this is the case, that's what we meant. Um, and he posted that comment. Well, he deleted it soon afterwards, so I was unable to, actually see and reply to it.
Yeah.
Um,
Perhaps.
so I just took a screen cap of the email and I talked about it online.
Yeah.
And especially on Facebook, there was there was an explosion of comments and people speaking for, against, blah blah blah. It was a very interesting conversation, and I think like people are still keep posting on Facebook, where
I haven't seen not even a comment.
there was plenty. And some people,
I'm very pleased. For you.
some people, they were trying to paint me as a um almost tried to paint me as a bad person because I said that I do not endorse any of the woke mentality and any of this. Like,
Guys, nowadays it's very difficult to go and if you're right if I'm a guy, if I say, guys, if I dare to say,
no.
I'm not saying I am, but if a person goes out and say, "Oh, I'm left wing," or "Oh, guy, I'm right wing," what big tech does is say, if you're left wing, it's absolutely fine, but if you're fucking right wing, you're gonna get banned. Oh, how come?
Well, apparently, we don't really have democracy, and you need to have a specific set of opinions. And if you don't, you have to burn in hell, and you have to lose your job, and you have to lose your everything, I
Kiss
guess.
my ass.
So, Nora says, I never really liked working from an office. I feel I perform better from home. No one bothers me. Yes, yes, and yes. I can eat what I want when I want, save time, no commuting. I can fart. I guess.
That is absolutely the point.
That's the point. Work from home because,
You fart.
and that should be the title of tonight's live. By the
Work
way,
from home because you fart.
work from home because you fart. That's the moral of the story for tonight. By the way, it's our 40th. I don't need more yellow. By the way,
It's too white. It's just your mobile.
I look like a fucking strawberry. I'm too red.
It's just your mobile.
Um,
I'm invalidating you.
what did that?
It's what I'm doing best,
Yeah,
according to you.
actually. So, well, during high school Saturday morning, I have to go out at like 5:30 a.m. to catch the bus at 6:20 because I don't live in the city. Oh my god, these are brutal hours. Sorry about that. I
Well,
enjoyed online school much more than normal school. I could say proastra dracului or ten gura. Whenever a teacher pissed me off without getting punished. What? We got hijacked. We got rob jacked. Neko. Neko da. Neko da. So, bless you.
be
Uh,
careful, you could die with this sneeze.
so yeah, that was a bit of a drama that we had um, online this week, and I tried, I took that space to try and explain that. Well, those certain phrases that we keep slapping right and left, they are for the sake of marketing and for the sake of making people's job easier. Like there are thousands and thousands of people that they like female fronted bands, specifically metal bands. So they want to support those kinds of bands. More power to them. So I'm making their job easier and I'm putting the keywords so they can find us. It's not like I'm a woman. Will help me because patriarchy. No, that kind of shit out of my life. So what? Oh my god, the Jizzy!
How can he do this?
I don't know if you can show this in the camera.
Don't. But you need to take a picture of this. Sorry.
In the middle of a fucking live stream, how can I take a picture of? Well, I'm gonna post it for you.
How can he do this?
Well,
He's a very weird bone structure.
He's a very flexible cat.
Dude, now I understand how you can give a blowjob to yourself.
What? I don't think he's giving a blowjob to himself. I think he's just cleaning his private parts the same way all the cats are cleaning themselves. I mean,
When
like,
he has a lipstick.
when he has a lipstick, I mean, like he needs to clean thoroughly. I hope.
Bimbo.
I hope. Lobin, yes, Lobin.
Bimbo.
He's a bit longer. His hair is a bit longer.
No. No.
We are giving him a special oil that helps the hair become more healthy because he had dandruff and very dull coat, like he had been eating food from Aldi or something. That's even worse than Lidl. For those of you that know Lidl, the cheap supermarkets. Um, Obviously, we were not the ones feeding him Aldi food. We are buying the most expensive food that
He doesn't
there is
want.
available. Even if we don't eat the most expensive, they do.
No.
He's quite settled now. Yeah, he is. He is actually.
My kid.
Uh
We are the boys. We are the boy.
the boys. So going back to album activities, actually we are consolidating our course of action right now, and I'm gonna let you in on a secret, but shh. We are trying to audition for a new session drummer.
Why are you biting me?
Um,
Sophia, he's biting my.
and we
my
are
what the?
and we are talking with us with
No, Stinky. No.
with some people right now. Sadly, Deck, who had been supporting Season of Ghosts for a year, he's not going to be available because he's been very busy with his other projects.
But Robin is joining.
Robin, are you gonna be a drummer? Doraemonになるの?
No, he doesn't.
No. He's not gonna become a Doraemon. Doraemon?
Oh no! I get the zoomies.
違う. Okay. So we are going to be doing a few auditions in the next few days. So we need to really speed up. And
No.
meanwhile, I'm
Mommy.
Hi.
Mommy.
Ciao. We've
Bite.
I've been talking with lots of people for regarding the Asian tour that hopefully is going to happen in April 2022. I don't know if you were here in the previous live streams. Probably we have mentioned it before.
Nobody knows.
There is a good chance this is going to happen,
or maybe not.
We are crossing our fingers. Honestly, it's going to depend on how the pandemic goes, and various other factors that do not depend on us, sadly.
If we are going to grow a third eye, nobody knows, or a tail.
Well,
until then,
I'm gonna tell
we
you,
shall see.
I have the vaccine. Maybe I started glowing in the night.
For sure, you break balls as usual.
That probably has nothing to do with the vaccine. So, I have just confirmed one more show. That's going to be in November, and I'm not going to tell you what it is until I 100% book it. But there's going to be another show in November, again in the UK. For now, sadly, all of our apart from the Asian tour, everything else has been just for the UK. So
we cannot move from home for now.
Yes, apologies for everybody else watching outside from the UK. And many of you keep asking me any shows for the US. Sadly,
nobody knows.
Sadly, right now it's not easy to travel due to the situation.
It was difficult even before coming to the US.
It was very difficult even before with visas and everything, being super expensive. But right now it's kind of like
quite a challenge.
So sadly, I will ask you to hold your breath and to be a bit more patient.
We shall see. We will see. Therefore,
because
I'm out of here.
Because we are working on a new album.
Bimbo!
We're gonna do our best to reach the US in one form or another. And he kidnapped my cat.
Don't put the paw.
See, he doesn't want you. He resists. My God.
Give me a hug. No.
Those who live in the UK are lucky. Sad Romanian noises. Sam is the best cat dad in the world. Yeah, actually he is. So that's pretty much everything we had to say for this week. And just in case you guys have extra questions or you want to share a story from what happened since the last time we met, or even if it's like if you want to rant or vent, just keep it coming before we conclude.
Just don't come and shit on my bullshit comments on my videos, please. Or I'm gonna fucking come there and take you from your dick and cut it. And if you have a vagina, I'm gonna sue it. Bye.
What was that? The socially awkward way to exit the show. This is life with Sam, I guess. Cazzo è? My God. I'm hoping the travel ban to the US from Britain EU will be eased shortly. I'm hoping the same for Japan, MW, because I really miss Japan. I I cannot even describe how much I miss Japan. As if I was born there, as if it's my home. Um that every day I'm away from Japan, I feel like, a tear is flowing. Sam has a mental breakdown. Yeah, since he was born.
I don't have any
Uh,
mental breakdown.
but
Just stop breaking my balls on my videos.
I mean, nobody broke your balls on your videos. It was a person that probably
It's a
came
cunt.
from, I assume, I don't know, probably came from one of the new events that we announced. He didn't know us. He just checked us for the first time, and he thought our marketing was an attempt to, I don't know, to appeal to people to sympathize with us more
Woke.
because we are woke and we are, yeah, it's female fronted, therefore fuck the patriarchy, therefore support me because I'm a woman, because I'm black, because I'm brown, because I'm blah blah blah. Fuck that. What I believe in is honesty and high quality products or offerings or music, or make it whatever you want. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. Even if you're black, white, brown, green, yellow, pink dots, I don't care. So I'm all about being fair.
I'm switching you off.
She's switching me off. So that was my last minute anti-woke manifesto. um, I don't see any extra questions here. So top chat. Why top chat again? Guys, I'm sorry if I missed some of your messages. Dear Lord. Okay. Last minute of life. Well, guys, hopefully we're going to see you next
Week.
Probably we have a band rehearsal after a lot of time, like after 1 year without the studio. Next Saturday, probably we have a band rehearsal. So maybe we will not see you, but that's for a good reason.
But maybe we can do it from the band rehearsal room for a few minutes.
With a session drummer? And if they are not okay? If they are okay, we will might live stream something for you. A spoiler.
Come on.
Eh,
Stop.
can you stop throwing me your dirty tissues?
I need to eat.
With snots.
I need to eat.
Okay, he needs to eat. Okay,
I'm gonna
guys.
get socked.
So if we don't see you,
You're gonna be socked.
can you stop?
Socked.
Hey, sto diavolo. In case
You've
we,
been socked.
I'm trying to make an outro. If we don't manage to live stream next weekend, I guess it's gonna be the one after that. Either way, if we don't see you next weekend, that's because we're gonna be rehearsing and auditioning for new drummers to join us in one of the next shows. So it's for a very good reason, and hopefully we're gonna come back with good news for you.
Buonanotte.
Buonanotte. Oyasumi nasai. Καληνύχτα.
Sophia Ep.40. Kaijin.
God take me now.
Zombie Samudes.
Ok, va bene. Thank you very buonanotte. Thank you very, very much for watching as always. Thank you for tolerating us. Thank you for being amazing company. And good night, I guess.
Yes.
And now he's awkward. Can you stop being a dick?
Get another sock.
After I say good night, he doesn't switch off just to make me stand here like a dick.
I get another sock.
No!
Good night.
Mamma mia!
Say good night.
Good night.